Hey everybody, I wanted to take a second and show you how you can sign up for your midterm time and location. I'm also in this video going to show you where you can find the midterm practice, talk about the formula sheet, as well as show you on MathXL where I put a little bit of extra midterm practice. So just to get started, you can see right here it says, please click here. This is the front page of our Moodle site. Please click here to select the time, select your midterm date and location. And when you click in there right there, you can see we have all of these options to choose from, and then it says if none of these choices work, I will or have already emailed Nick, there's my email, to set up another time. If none of these work for you, you need to let me know as soon as possible so that we can work something out. I know a lot of you have talked to me, and if you have, that's great, and we're good to go. But if you can't make any of these times or dates, I need to talk to you about scheduling another time to get you to take this midterm. All right. So when we go back to our main page, when you look down here in the week 8, there's midterm information. This is in 2 weeks, but this midterm, we don't have anything else that week. There's no content that week. So we're going to be covering chapters 1 to 5. There is a practice midterm here. I'm going to warn you about this midterm because when you take a look at it, it is 55 questions. Now there certainly are not 55 questions on the midterm, so don't freak out. You don't have to get this all done in an hour or 20 minutes, but this is simply to jog your memory and kind of help you out. Again, I would encourage you to take it like a test. Don't look at your notes when you're working through this as much as possible. If you're working through and you don't know, you have to look at your notes to answer these questions, you don't really know what's going on, and you should try your best and then maybe go back to the review once you've reviewed your notes. But to be able to do this and really have this down, you should be able to work through all of these problems without looking at notes. Last thing I want to show you, actually, let me go back. There also is a course formula sheet. I'm going to ask that you guys, I have some copies in the math lab, but if you print this sheet, you can have whatever you want written inside this box. Now, I want to stress, nothing can be outside this box. That means if you have writing even on the outside, it needs to be all contained within this box, nothing on the back, nothing anywhere else on this sheet but in this box. So you can print this and use this, and I encourage you to, because you can see we've got some, we're going to be covering this stuff next week, or this week, but this is on the midterm, so it's variance and z-score, and then you got some probability rules. So printing this out and then making some notes inside this box is going to be really helpful for your midterm. Last thing, when we go to MathXL, let me log in there real quick. I have created another form of midterm practice. Neither of these midterm practices are worth a grade, okay? I'm not going to give you any points for these, but you should do them because they're going to help you get ready. So when we're in our course, when you go to homeworks and tests, you can see that at the bottom there's a midterm practice as well as a study plan for the midterm practice. So if you take this once, it's going to look at the problems you missed and it's going to direct you to a study plan to have you practice those problems more and more. But you can take this test as many times as you want. It's 36 questions. You can just go through, and again, it's not going to count against you. You can take it once, you could take it 20 times, but a lot of students will work through that paper and pencil midterm and want more problems to do. So this is a good place to go where you can find more problems. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. Again, I listed my email. It's nshay@cotc.edu. Good luck, everybody, and I hope you all have a great week.